Alright, guys. So, obviously, as you can tell, due to the situation that happened, we had to uh, stop with the live stream and we had to transition over to a recording. So, what we're going to do with this is it's going to be a premiere, and I'm going to do it this way from now on. So, I apologize in advance. Hopefully, when I get my network connection situation resolved, we'll be able to go back to it, but doing something in the middle. So what you missed in the beginning, if you chose not to watch that part, was that we were going and into the grove. There was a fight between a tiefling who was in charge of the grove, sort of, and a human who needed to get let in. Some blows were thrown, and then we continued our way in. So we're asking about what's happening. Why are they locking out the grove?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
So they just said that it's overrun by monsters, so they won't survive by themselves. You know, I can understand that.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
We are looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, let's see here. So we have a bunch of this stuff, so sell. Scimitars we don't need. The javelin, no. This morning star we'll hold on to. I think that might be beneficial for one of the other people that we have. No, we don't need that. Sell the skulls. Cool as they are, we don't need them. Caustic bulbs, no, we'll keep it. Bones, get rid of them. And the spike shield. Alright, anything down here? Asterion. He does have the dagger. We can do a dual crossbow set, so we'll just let that sit for now. Anybody else? Lazel. Got the sword and the long sword. Okay. And then Gale doesn't have anything. Alright, is there anything that we want? So wizards can learn from these. Let's see here. Feebleman, Thunderwave, no. Bone Chill. Dark Vision would be decent, but we don't need that. What are these? Missile snaring.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Save the gold. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Let's actually go down this way. I typically don't go this way. I usually go the other way first. Leads me down into a normal pathway, but let's see what's going on up this way.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Well,
we're exposed
don't
now.
Be so negative.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
We do have a bonus to our persuasion from our charisma, so let's see if we can get a bonus. It's a D10. Shouldn't be too horrible. 7. There we go.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan, Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Alright, so we got more people to stay and hang out.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Let's go over here.
Depends. Dumb enough to ask.
Children!
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Seems to be
Not
more
bad.
receptive of the
Again.
tieflings than anybody else.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice that you do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
I was on the ship. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I wish that, like, I could control when the little worms connect to each other. A devil's advocate. Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the mind flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Jessie's over there relaxing. She had surgery not too long ago. She is healing. She's in a lot of pain, but she's doing better. You'll hear her commentate every once in a blue moon, and then with her trademark meeps. How you feeling, hon? 8.5 out of 10. Is that an 8.5? Is 10 is good? 10 is bad. All right. Well, let's work on that. All right, let's join forces. Help you cast the devil. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. Good luck with your devil problem. Seems you got your work cut out for you. I think we should do the second one because I don't want to turn my back on anybody.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
I
A
would
splendid
send
plan.
him back to camp. I like
We'll
the
talk more there.
people that we have right now. All right.
Can't keep the goblins here forever.
Let's
This is no...
keep on going.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Probably boring.
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Let's search for an opening. It's a D10. I do get a +1 for my intelligence. And I get a critical fail. Rolls are just not on my side today. Let's use our inspiration. Alright, finally.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
See what's down here. Concealed hatch. A tiefling hideout. Alright. Same kid still doesn't want to talk to us.
You can't
Well,
be here.
look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though.
I don't even know what your business is.
None of yours. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know.
I
Because
didn't.
of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave.
You're
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, what? Why are you running? Don't run. Come back. It's okay. That was weird. Random kids kicking me out of the clubhouse. There's a backpack down here. Okay. Mirror. I don't want to steal anybody's stuff.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Thank you. Oh. It's quite interesting. Why is this even here? Okay. Still not gonna talk to me? And we tried. Alright. Well, that was uneventful. Okay, alright, we got a wooden trunk. Ooh, food stools, alright. Can always use those. No, we're not gonna open that with that.
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
Moo. The ox makes you uneasy. Try to discern why. I do get a bonus for my intelligence and arcana. We have a d10. 16.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Cows don't normally just
Not
say
forever.
moo.
This is no fortress and we're no warren.
Okay. Weird. Talking cows and whatnot.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So what's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
As is the word of the movie.
Oh, hey. You're one of those drow, right?
I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
Yes, surface dwellers tell all sorts of lies about us. Do I frighten you? You're thinking of the Lothsworn. See a pair of red eyes run. Because I am a Seldorine drow.
Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Well, that was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I do have a +1 to dexterity here. Ooh, it's D15. Cross our fingers and hope to... 18. Yeah, there we go.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
And tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
I am a sorcerer, so let's see. If there was magic in this ring, I'd have felt it.
Hey, not so loud! You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left, and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. Thank you. That means so much.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's what I got.
Alright. What do we got here? Got some thieves' tools. Can always use more thieves' tools. Child's rings. Is that a supply pack? Alright. Oh. Sorry, kid.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
Just wanted to support a young business.
Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Interesting.
I want to learn a trick too. It's something only I know.
Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. I have some gloves here. And I want to send this to Shadowheart. I'm going to send this to Asterion because he has a bonus there. Send it to Gale. And all right. Let's keep on keeping on here.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Alright, I want him as a friend. He turns into a bear.
Lives are at stake. And the
Cowards only care about their bloody rituals. Taken those guards.
Try greasing.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
All the damn rituals you want. We need to get Arabella out. Now.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
So the druids are holding your daughter.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Just a child.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins. I'll go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Gianna.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
But no need to be bossy about it. Jeez.
Speak.
What are you doing
The
talking
bird
to a
knows.
bird?
She needs to know. You do not.
Do get a bonus here with the D10. There we go.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong.
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
So what happened to Halsin?
He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned.
So are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Alright.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Fly safe.
Well, we're not going to steal that idol, because that's what the other character did, and it got hurt in the hot water. Let's go down here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Scorp?
sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
So I have a bonus to intelligence here. Do still have my persuasion and then my one. So I'm gonna do my persuasion. It's D12, and then I get my +5. There we go.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright, let's see what Gale has something he wants to say here.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child like that on display was monstrous.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did she take over?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
I have no love for the Queen of Spiders.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zebul's behalf.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You know, judging by the way this extremist is, it might be better off for me to kind of just go and find the other druid that they were talking about, and then I'd be able to kind of kick her out. So we shall see.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill them. But I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do
A
to help?
moment. This may be captured. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I got a tadpole in my brain.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same
Seems
parasite.
So. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What is that plant?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms.
I know, I wish they would
Have you
just
noticed
shut
anything
it.
strange
Like,
happening?
we got dogs at the neighbor's house. They just leave me alone. Oh, they're fighting again? Of course they are. The neighbors are fighting, so the dogs next door, they're barking outside. Why can't we all just get along? I fell from a ship in the sky, it caught me, it saved my...
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I I was kidnapped.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Oh yeah, sure. Thought you could cure me.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Yeah,
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So go and get him.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. Adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Anything else? Some vases, candles, solvent. There's something up here that wasn't stealing. Oh, come on.
Don't mind if I do.
Ingredient. Alright. Keep it on here.
That might be worth a look. Can't even see a lock to pick.
Okay, can't open that. see it there. I know that it's there, but I can't do anything with it. Guys doing their own thing.
Hello there! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Sure, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There's dragon blood in my veins.
Witness believes himself to be dragon. Possibly deluded. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Not worth the ink and paper.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
So that person does not understand the truth.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
Got a reward there.
I want to learn a trick too. Something only I know. Make one up. You can do that.
That person has something to say.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do what she says.
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
So it seems like Lae'zel and Asterion are more like the negative team.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
She is. She's very bossy and demanding, and she's like more of the like unlawful evil type. Huh? I am not negative Nancy. Ah, well. Jessie's over there calling her a negative Nancy. Your dab at interrogation.
A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did she say Tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. What do you mean by purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Look. If you guys are liking this, don't forget to hit the comment button, and leave your notes down here in the bottom, and then slash that like button in the face.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
We're gonna step in between them. We're trying to be good people.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
This won't avenge him. It's not gonna change anything. It's a D10 with a +5. I get critical success.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
No,
You'd
hush.
better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the end. Birdies and your dogs.
Alright. Apparently Gale has something he wants to say.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important?
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
No.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Well, thank you.
The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Must not take much.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to help Jessie real quick. When it comes down to this, every so often I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item to absorb the weave inside of it. So it consumes raw magic.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
So, where do we find the artifacts?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I'll help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I thank you guys for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. I'll see you guys when I do this as a premiere, and we're going to continue to do these as premieres. That way I can interact with you guys as it's happening. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please go ahead and drop those down below. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye guys.